One of the advantages of unmanned aerial systems like the DJI Phantom 3 Pro is the ability to gain access to areas visually that would be hard to get to for a variety of reasons. In this case, we are by the Skykomish River, which flows down the western slopes of the Cascades, roughly parallel to US Route 2. There are several rapids and waterfalls on this river system, and much of the video shows rapids upstream of Powerline rapids. We also get a glimpse of Sunset Falls. Now, since there are no longer public accesses to view these falls, staging on national forest land downstream and then flying up to the falls turned out to be an excellent option. The only downside was not really being able to get very low. I opted to stay high above the falls in order to ensure control of the copter. As with some of the other recent videos at Fort Casey State Park and the North Fork of the Skagit River, winds were quite high, and I estimate at least 10 knots from the west. Being under the tree line did not seem to help, as the wind was blowing right up along the river valley. The wind moving the copter around was actually quite visible in some of the stationary shots of moving water. The Inspire from DJI, I'm sure, has better capabilities in these high wind situations than the Phantom 3, simply due to its higher weight and motor power. One note about the river, Washington experienced historically low precipitation this past winter, which resulted in much lower amounts of snow in the Cascades. Normally, the west slopes of the Cascades see unbelievable amounts of snowfall each winter, as the sea air off the Pacific rises over the mountains. Not only did the tiny amount of snow affect ski resort operators, but water from melt-off is extremely low, and the section of the river that you see here is actually at a fraction of its normal water flow. In fact, this is a common start point for whitewater rafting and paddling, and as you can see, that is not happening now. The other result is actually a drought condition for the state, which, although not to the same degree as, say, California, has impacted water supplies and agriculture. Hopefully, next winter we'll see more snowfall in the Cascades, and this river can really get flowing again. Well, I hope you enjoyed our visit to the Skykomish River, and if you liked what you saw, please hit like and by all means subscribe. Later.